Morning everyone, afternoon, good day, bank holiday Monday, happy days. So I'm going to tie a kind of sea trout slash salmon fly on a single. It's a size 10 Partridge single. Just using 8/0 thread here. I'm just going to tie in size 26 silver wire as the rear tag. Now I've used this fly on doubles. You can obviously use it on trebles if you so wish. I'm just going to stop just before the hook here. Quite often, more than not, I've used this and variations of this on the dropper for salmon, and caught salmon and sea trout. Especially on the, got plenty of sea trout on the tine system, but the salmon has yet to stick on long enough for me. I've hooked salmon on all three salmon on tine rivers and I cannot land one. Cannot land them. Big fish, small fish, everything. Painful. Anyway, so I'm just tying in some Glo Brite No. 3 here. That's my son singing. So, just tying in, so you've got your rear tag of silver there. This is the No. 3 Glo Brite. Now, I'm not going to do it because we're in a video here, but I make a suggestion to, once you've tied in your rear tag, the red Glo Brite, is to put some hard as nails on it to keep it nice and strong, because obviously if a fish gets its teeth in there, that'll come out and then we'll all be upset because it doesn't look as good as it should. Now I'm going to tie this back in here. That's the No. 26 silver wire. Now this is where I need to get the stuff that I need, because I've forgotten it. You think you have everything you need, then you forget something. So this is just pearl Mylar. You can use lots of different things here. You could use silver, you could use all sorts of things. So I'm just going to tie this up about 3/4 of the way out to about here. I'm going to tie this in. I quite like having the red underneath. Brings up the pearl quite nicely. If you use black, it obviously darkens it a bit, which is also, fine. It looks good. I'm going to tie this in here and just build up a bit here, because this is where the eye comes back on itself. God, I'm forgetting everything. Scissors as well. It's too early in the morning. Right, before I put the rib back in, I'm going to put some blue. What's this? Donegal blue dubbing in just a little bit. This is a Semperfli. Many other brands are available. There we go. So I'm just going to tie this on here, like so. So I'm going to cover up where the hook eye comes back on itself, so it looks nice and neat. There we go. Got my shore brush here, dubbing brush, so it's a little big for these little things, but that's okay, it still does the job. I just want to air that out a little bit. I'm going to put my rib on here. And over the blue. Probably one more, like so. It's giving me some ideas for some doubles actually, because this is a really cool body. It's a really cool body with the pearl and the blue dubbing. I mean, It's not complicated by any means, but it just looks pretty smart. I think you could agree. So it's kind of a hybrid fly. I mean, you can use this for pretty much anything, to be honest. Salmon, sea trout, various sizes, doubles, trebles. Right, for the throat, just 10 Hackle fibres in blue. This is a nice dark blue, kind of electric blue. Keep those relatively short. So I'm just going to tie these in underneath. Like so. About halfway down the body. Cut them out, just tie that off. We've still got a nice head there, and you can see the dubbing's kind of flailing out, which will kind of like a angel hair type situation. So then for the wing, so I'm going to use fox mask here. You can use lots of different things. I'm just using fox mask because I like it. The material's really nice to tie in. It's very soft. It's got a lot of movement in it. It's pure choice. I mean, this kind of fly probably would be better with squirrel, but I'm not fussed. This is what I'm using. So I'm just going to bring out the. So I don't want the wing to be too long because I've used this. If you're using it as a dropper as well, I wouldn't have the wing too long. So I'm going to basically make the wing the length of the body, like this. Now I've made quite a few of these similar kind of things for guys in Iceland that use them as hitch flies as well. But a much simpler version of this. So take out the pearl back and literally just have the blue dubbing in the body. So just cut that away. Tie them in. So. Perfect. Now I'm just going to add a strand of silver, crystal flash, single strand, you can use angel hair, you can use all sorts of other bits and pieces. There we go, nice and straight. Work that up a bit. Right there, perfect. And last but not least, a bit of JC. If you're on smaller flies, like that crystal hair is quite thick, so on smaller flies I'd probably use just some strands of silver angel hair. If you're on smaller. You can hear my spaniel snoring in the background, or at least I can. Just draw this one down a bit on this side. Draw that one down a bit on that side. Fold these back. Might try and make a tube fly version of this afterwards, and a big double. Just visually, I think it would look really smart. There we go. So I'm just gonna like this. Like that. Get rid of the JC. Sometimes I cut them off, sometimes I clean them off. Right, so that's it. Really simple, but a really good fly. In any colour of water, peaty water, coloured water, clear water. So the last thing I'm going to do is add some Sally. This is oil-based nail polish, and then once I've done that, depending, I might do two of them, I'm going to add a bit of hard as nails. Job done. So that will do you for sea trout, salmon. Use it as a hitch fly, but obviously have the head a bit further back, or use it as a dropper. That's a cracking bit of kit.